Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Just a preface real quick. I used to have a YouTube channel. Unfortunately, a bunch of my accounts got hacked, so I lost access to a bunch of stuff, had to delete a bunch of stuff. So that's unfortunate. I only had 50 subs, only a couple thousand views. It was super small. Um, Anyway, one of my favorite card games is Chaotic, and in that small channel I had, the biggest videos I made were Chaotic videos, which was super interesting because even though it's been gone for a while, the fan base was still pretty strong. It was a very strong cult fan base. I've been a part of the Discord community for a little while. I'm not like standout famous in it or anything. I just kind of lurk in on the subreddit and stuff. And I saw that there was going to be an announcement made at this coming Comic Con and stuff like that. Brian Gannon, the head of Chaotic, put out a video on his Instagram showing a booth that they were going to make an announcement. And going on chaoticgame.com, the official Chaotic website, there was a countdown timer. Now, it was slated for 6 p.m. My local time, but it appears to have launched early. So that's super cool, super interesting. I have looked at some of this already. But yeah, looking at this right now, Chaotic returns with physical cards, organized play, and a new online experience. That's super cool. I do wish I could make this box a little bigger, but that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, so the Battledromes are reopening. Today, Chaotic Entertainment, in partnership with Panini America, officially announced the relaunch of the iconic Chaotic trading card game franchise, marking one of the most anticipated returns in TCG history. The revival will debut with an all-new lineup of physical trading cards, a nationwide organized play program, and an innovative online experience backed by AWS Games. That's exciting. New physical cards. Oh, I can't wait. The initial Chaotic card release is scheduled by Panini for late October 2026 in hobby stores, specialty retailer GameStop, and EB Games Canada. This will be followed by a major retail release in January of 2027. The first starter decks and booster packs will introduce players to the rich story of the world of Param with 4 distinct creature tribes, inventive battle gear, explosive attacks, immersive locations, and powerful music. Then here we have a little montage of some screen caps from the cartoon, which has been upscaled and is now on this website. So if you want to watch episodes of Chaotic, they will be released on this website, so you can watch this, and it'll be native 720p resolution. Super exciting. Then we go here to Portal to Param, and this gives a little bit of a view of the creatures of Chaotic. Here we have Antidion. That is such a weird effect on that. And there's no little blurb or summary. I'm a little confused on that because the original Portal to Param had like had like a little blurb with their backstory and stuff, and gave like heights and weights. So that's interesting. So we have Antidion, who was a promo card, Arius, Adacat, Battle Gear Maxor. Is that his official name and title for this card? Because that's new Maxor art. Blazer, let me look at that again. He's wearing his Zerium armor, but he did already have his Zerium armor in his Protector of Param cards. So that's interesting. Blazer. Do they spell Blazer differently? I don't have my cards with me. I can't really check. Blugon. Okay, Bodil. Cross-sected. Dina? Is she finally going to get a card? because she never got one. She was in a few episodes of the show, but she never got a physical card, or a digital one for that matter. Or did she get a digital one? I can't remember. She never got a physical one. Donmar, Dractyl, Frafto, Господин, Heptad, Intrus, Katarine. Okay, she never got a physical card either. Laurina, Maglax. There's regular Maxor, Nagerin, Nature Force Intrus, Ois, Simeon, Rhymusa, Relum, Slurk, Staluk, Tangathoborn, the best Overworlder, Tartarek, Thonder. He never got a physical card. Velreth, Vidov, Zerv, Yakis, and Zalik. Okay, so that's the Overworld roster that they have so far. So, Brian Gannon did say, I believe, this is all like secondhand from the Chaotic Discord, so I may get some things wrong. But Brian Gannon, head of Chaotic, did say he wanted to do something special with the old cards. And I don't know if for this relaunch, if they're going to be reprint sets, which would make the most sense to me, and maybe touch up some of the old cards so they're not so immediately power crept, because Dawn of Param and Zenith of the Hive had some good, powerful cards in there, but most of the stuff was just pretty much chaff and not really relevant. So I wonder if they're going to do that. He also said he wanted to do something special for the older cards that people already have. So I don't know if that's going to be like they're going to be usable in the online format for this or not. So we got Bareth Beyond, Borth Majar, Kaor, Dardamus, Dracnus, Fierce Kaor. Okay, that's interesting how they're doing the names here. Ghoul, Grook, Hearing, Carrick, Kaibon, Clasp, Krek, Cougar, Lord Von Bloot, Magmon, Miklon, Nothalax, Pyrithian, Rarin, Rothar, Shadow Knight Takinam? Interesting. That's her promo art, too. Scythia, Screeth, Solvis, Spider. He never got a physical card. I was always interested on what his stats and his abilities would be, so that's cool. Stelgar. We did get a Stelgar card, but it never used this art. This art was only exclusive for the show. So that's interesting, too. I wonder if he's going to get a card. There's regular Takinam. Therax. He never got a card either. Todor, who got a card, but like super late in the game. But he was featured in the cartoon in like the opening sequence for like season 1, so I guess he was planned for a long time. Toxis, Olmar, Gield, Zalvar. Ooh. Another one that never got a physical card. And Zor. Okay, that's cool. Danians. Any new Danians here? We got Echoed for Missador, Gallon, Hoda, Ibian, Junda, Cannon, Kebna, Lod, Lore 2. Okay. Malish, Odubathax, Scardalis, Volani, Levan, and Wama. Okay, so that's all of the original Dawn of Param lineup for the Danians. They only actually had 15 creatures in Dawn of Param. Same with the Mapedians. Overworlders and Underworlders had a majority rule in Dawn of Param. They each had like 28 cards as opposed to 15 and 15 for Danians and Mapedians. So let's see, we got Ario, Beyondu, Brave, Malvadine, Marquis Dorini, Prince Mudinu, Kuhn, Shimark, Seados, Object Tien, and Ublakun and Uro, as well as Vinta and Jad. So yeah, that's the original lineup for Mapedians as well. Any new attacks? So we got Ash Torrent, Incinerate, Coil Crush, Delirium. Okay, Ectospasm. Weird how Incinerate was right after Ash Torrent. Ember Swarm, Evaporize, Ferocity, Flame Orb, Flash Kick, Flash Mend, Flash Warp, Frost Blight, Hailstorm, Hive Call, Inferno Gust, Iron Balls, Lava Lance, Lightning Burst, Lucky Shot, Mega Roar, Mirthquake. Next Doors, that's new. I don't remember that. Was that an Organized Play card? I don't remember. I don't have this card, and I never seen it. So that's interesting. Peril Eyes, Pebble Storm, Power Pulse, Quick Exit, Riptide, Rock Wave, there's Toxic, Shadow Strike, Shriek Shock, Degenerate, okay, Skeletal Strike, Sleep Sting, Sludge Gush, Spirit Gust, Squeeze Play, Steam Rage, Telekinetic Bolt, Thunder Shout, Tornado Tackle, Torrent of Flame, Toxic Gust, Unsanity, Velocitrap, Vine Snare, and Viper Lash, and Wind Slash. Okay. So, Next Doors is new to me. I don't remember that in being in Dawn of Peril. So that's really interesting. Battle Gear. Let's see, we got the Aqua Shield, Nexus Fuse, Cyclance, Diamond of Lark, Double Edge. They're putting that in Dawn of Peril? Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Dragon Pulse, Flux Bobble, Gauntlets of Might, Liquilizer, Mepedian Cactus, RGB. I don't know. They must not have the titles right for some of these. Mower Cycle, Magician's Lyre, Orb of Foresight, Phobia Mask 1, Elixir of Tenacity. See, they're missing some words in some of these. Prism of Vacuity, Pyroblaster, Ring of Narin, Riverland Star, Skeletal Steed, Spectral Viewer, Staff of Wisdom, Stone Mail, Talisman of the Mandiblore, Torrent Crinth, Torweg, Veldriver, Vlark Shard, Wep Crack, Windstrider. Okay. That's more or less the original Battle Gear lineup too from Dawn of Peril. They might be missing a couple cards. I don't know off the top of my head. Yeah, let's look at Music. So we got Decrescendo, Ember Flourish, Fortissimo, Geo Flourish, Interlude of Consequence. Oh, that might have been a Dawn of Peril Music. I don't really remember it though. I might not have had the card. That might be why. Minor Flourish, Song of Ember Nova. Again, they're missing the of. Song of Future Sight, Song of Geonova, Song of True Sight, Cascade Symphony, Hymn of the Elements, Music Reprise, Overworld Aria, Refrain of Denial, Overworld version, Song of Focus, Song of Resurgence, Song of Stasis, Canon of Casualty, Discord of Disarming, Melody of Malady, Refrain of Denial. This is the Underworld version, but it targets Overworld music. Song of Asperity, Song of Fury, Song of Revival, Underworld version, which I was always curious if they were gonna make more of these, because Underworld was the only one that got one, so I wonder if they were originally planned to have more. Song of Treachery, Chorus of the Hive, Refrain of Denial for Overworld and Underworld. That's the Danian version, sorry. Song of Mandiblore, Song of Resistance, Song of Surprisal, Song of Symmetry, Swarm Song, Fanfare of the Vanishing. Okay, now we're in the Mepedian music. Melody of Mirage, Notes of Neverwhere, Song of Deflection, Song of Recovery, Song of Transportation. Okay. That was in the first season, but it didn't get printed until way later into the game. Trills of Diminution, and back to Decrescendo. Interesting. Let's look at the locations now. Hang on. How long have I been going? 14 minutes? Okay. Is this boring yet? Sorry if this is boring to you guys. I'm finding this fascinating because I'm a huge chaotic nerd. I absolutely love this game and I adore it, and I'm so glad that it's getting a revival. Sorry, I heard something. Castle Bodrin, Castle Pillar, Kordak Falls, the Plunge Pool for Kordak Falls, Crystal Cave, Doors of the Deep Mine, Dranicus Saturated. It's supposed to be Dranicus Threshold, Everrain, Eye of the Maelstrom, Fear Valley, Forest of Life, Gigantopolis, Glacier Plains, Gloomuk Swamp, Gothos Tower, Iron Pillar, Kiru City, Lake Kenipo, Lava Pond, the Mipidum Oasis, Mount Pillar, Ravenel Ridge, the Riverlands, Runic Grove, Stone Pillar, Storm Tunnel, Stronghold Morn. Okay, yeah, all of these are original Dawn of Param locations. Very cool. See what we got. There's the animation tab. You can watch some episodes. Here's some news stuff. You can look at. Log in. Oh, we can make an account. Cool. And back to the home part. The Mega Roar. So these are some announcements made. Some articles you can read. See, we already looked at this one. This one talks about how they remastered Chaotic Season 1. So this goes over how the original mastered version of the show was natively 720p, but they had to format it for 4:3. And then this one is discussing how the scanner, well, you can see it here, the scanner's finally real, how Chaotic imagined the smartphone first. Which is kind of true, actually, because this was the scanner design that they used for the show, and it essentially was a smartphone. It's touchscreen. The characters use it to like listen to music. They could like video call each other. They used it to scan. It could track their location. It did everything that modern phones do now. And this came out all the way in like 2007. Yeah, so that's really cool. So yeah, today the technology is finally caught up to the imagination. We are leaning in hard to fully utilize the modern mobile phone as the real-life Chaotic scanner, a kid-friendly communicator, card collector, get out of here, a way to enjoy the game, and a scanner all in one. The all-new Chaotic online experience, launching as a progressive web app, aims to revive that magical feeling of holding all of Chaotic in the palm of your hand. No downloads, no App Store barriers, just you, your cards, and a world of creatures, battle gear, and locations waiting to be discovered. Then looks like we have some plans here for a piece of battle gear, which Maxor actually used in an episode. It's called the Wing Fin Ski. And here's where the fun truly begins. Soon you'll be able to point your phone at any Chaotic card and upload it directly to your phone. Your personal Chaotic card collection will be scanned directly into your online account. Build armies, trade with friends, play the game. Some of the same magic the kids in the animated series experienced is about to become yours. The scanner's no longer a cartoon. Hopefully we will see the Wing Finsky become a reality next. So yeah, that's more or less everything I wanted to touch base on with this video. I'm super excited. I absolutely cannot wait. It's gonna launch in October, so everybody get ready for that. Oh man, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. It may not sound excited, but that's because I'm extremely tired. Yeah. I don't know how to end this, so I'm dragging it out. I'm sorry. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, because I will be doing more Chaotic content soon. I haven't tried the Portal to Param fan game, and I would like to get some Recode games in if I can. And there's also some other stuff I'd like to do, like play some other games and such. Can't speak properly. That's always been my issue. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.